G'day guys, my name's Dave Tran and welcome to a Throwback Thursday GuitarZero2Hero song tutorial. And in this lesson, I'll be teaching you to play I'm Yours by Mraz. So for the basics of this song, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning, capo on the 4th fret of your guitar, and you'll need to know 5 chord shapes. Now if you want to master your chord shapes back to front, then head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. So the 5 chord shapes are G, D/F sharp. To play the D/F sharp, you can do this in 2 ways. You can play the D chord and then use your thumb to push the 2nd fret relative to the capo on the 6th string. Or alternatively, if you can't really use your thumb for that, you can just use your index finger to push that top string, and then your middle on the 2nd fret and your ring finger on the 3rd fret. And you're just going to leave the 1st string muted. So you can play D/F sharp like that too. We have E minor, C, and then A/C sharp. So to play this, you're going to use your index finger to bar the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And then with your ring finger, you're going to put that on the 4th fret relative to the capo. And you're going to only hit these middle 4 strings, so 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. The 1st string will be muted, and you're not going to hit the 6th string. And that's A/C sharp. Okay, so let's start with the intro / first verse and chorus. Now, there's 4 chords for this chord progression, and those 4 chords are G, D/F sharp, E minor, and C. Now, this strumming pattern is going to have a shuffle feel to it. So the strumming pattern is going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, with the shuffle pattern, the down, up, down, up, down, up aren't all equal lengths. The down strum is going to be slightly longer than the up stroke, and that gives it the shuffle rhythm. So it'll sound like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now for each chord, you're going to do that for 2 strumming patterns, but you're also going to palm mute it. Now to palm mute this, you're going to want to concentrate on plucking the top 2 or 3 bass notes of each chord. You don't really want to hit the others. By doing so, you're going to give it that nice tropical feel. So to palm mute this, you're going to put the sort of fleshy bit on your palm just right on the bridge here, and you're going to pivot up and down from this position. You're not going to strum up and down like this. Rest it here and then pivot up and down. And in total, the intro, 1st verse, and 1st chorus will sound like this. I'm just going to quickly teach you the lead part of the intro. For this lead riff, you're going to start with the pinky and ring finger on the 3rd fret relative to the capo on the 1st and 2nd strings. You're going to hit these 2 notes together and then slide them up to the 5th fret, and it'll sound like this. After you've slid to 5th fret, you're going to go back down to the 3rd fret and hit it again. So it starts off like this. Now the next time round, you do the slide, but then when you come back down, you're going to be hitting the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and the 2nd fret of the 1st string with your middle finger. So the 2nd time round will sound like this. Now the 3rd time round, we're going to change it up a little bit. You're going to be using your ring finger here still on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, but you're going to take your index finger and put that on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And you're going to hit those 2 notes together and slide them up 2 frets, like that. And then you let go of these 2 fingers and you're going to hit the 3rd and 2nd strings open. So the 3rd time round, it sounds like this. And then the last little bit, you'll just be hitting the 2nd and 3rd strings open, and then you'll quickly mute it. And then you'll hit them again, but then you'll hammer on to the 1st fret of the 2nd string with your index finger. So it'll sound like this. So notice how after the 1st hit, I quickly mute it by just putting the palm onto the strings, and then I hit it again and hammer on. And in total, the lead line sounds like this. Now if you want a little challenge, for the intro you can combine the lead and the rhythm together, and it sounds really cool if you're playing by yourself. So to start this off, we're going to have pinky and ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st and 2nd strings, and we're going to slide these up to 5th fret with an upstroke. After you've gone to the 5th fret, you're then going to strum down on a G chord. Now our timing count's going to go like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that amount of time is going to be played for each chord. So your strum on that chord's going to be on the 1, and then we're going to go back to the down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up palm muted strumming pattern on the 2 beat up until the 3 beat of the next count of 4. That sounds a little confusing, but I'll play it, and it's also up here in the annotations. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So that 3 is on the downstroke, and then on the next upstroke you're going to be hitting the 1st and 2nd strings that are on the 3rd fret and sliding up to the 5th fret again. And then on the next 1 beat you're going to hit the D/F sharp and all the strings on that chord. Then we're going to continue with our palm muted strumming pattern on the 2 beat and continue on to the 3 beat on the next count of 4. So far we have this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And then on our next up strum, we're going to be hitting the 2nd and 3rd strings, sliding them up 2 frets, and then on the next 1 beat, we're going to be hitting our E minor chord. All the strings on that. We're going to be doing the same thing after that chord, coming in with a palm muted down up strumming pattern on the 2 beat up until the 3 beat on the next count, which sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. For the next up strum, we're going to hit the 2nd and 3rd strings. Then for the 4 beat, we're going to hit the bass notes again. And then the end beat after the 4, we're going to go back to the 2nd and 3rd strings. So the E minor chord will sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Notice those last 3 notes: and 4 and... And then for the C chord, we strum all the strings on the 1 beat, 1. And then from the 2 beat to the 3 beat of the next count, we go back to the palm muted strumming pattern. And then we go back to the 3rd fret of our 1st and 2nd strings and slide them up to the 5th fret. So the C chord sounds like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And altogether, the combined intro will sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now the second time around that you play that, for the C, you're not going to do that slide from 3rd fret to 5th fret. You're going to just continue on with the down up strumming pattern until the end of that chord, which will sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And that's it for the combined intro. Now we get to the second verse, and there's 2 lines of chords. The first line is going to be repeated twice, and then our second line of chords is just 1 chord strummed once. So it's very easy. The first line's very familiar, so it's that chord progression that goes G, D/F sharp, E minor, and C. But we're going to use a different strumming pattern here. The strumming pattern is going to go down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And in succession: down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And one thing I would suggest is that you palm mute the first 2 strums. It's going to give it that cool tropical feel again. Now that's just a suggestion, so you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So in total, the second verse will sound like this. Now we get to our bridge, and our bridge has 2 lines of chords. So the first line goes G, D/F sharp, E minor, and D/F sharp. And the second line of chords is C, and then A/C sharp. Now we're going to use the same strumming pattern here, that down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you can palm mute the first 2 strums if you want to as well. Now for the G to the D/F sharp, that's going to be in one strumming pattern, and the E minor to the D/F sharp in another strumming pattern. The C and the A/C sharp have their own strumming patterns. Now the point at which you change from the G to the D/F sharp is going to be on the second up strum of the strumming pattern. Same with the E minor to the D/F sharp. So the bridge will sound like this. Down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. The rest of the song is just the generic chord progression, the G, D/F sharp, E minor to C, with the down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. So now I'm going to be playing a good chunk of the song, and I'm going to have a vocal track on top for some context. So feel free to play this back as many times as you want to play along and see how you go.
That I melted, I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no.
Hope you guys have enjoyed this lesson. Be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Also, for the GuitarZero2Hero viewers, you'll get a 10% discount off the Jamstick Smart Guitar if you enter GuitarZero2Hero at checkout. There's a link for that below. If you've enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, leave your thoughts, comments and questions below, and I'll see you next time on GuitarZero2Hero.
What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go.